The U.S. military used it during World War II, dried plasma, to save wounded soldiers from bleeding to death. But the military stopped using it in the 50s after a hepatitis outbreak tainted the blood supply. Decades later, the military's elite fighters are now being sent on raids and to war zones with freeze-dried plasma.
All the liquid is sucked into this bottle here.
Special operations forces carry it, including Marine Raider units. When mixed with water, the yellow powder quickly reconstitutes and can help with clotting.
I know for sure it has saved the life of one U.S. Army Ranger. We've used it probably about 20 times now since 2013-ish.
The life saved? Army Corporal Josh HARGIS, who lost both his legs when he stepped on a landmine in Kandahar, Afghanistan in 2013.
You know, my hand hurt a little bit. I've had some lacerations from the explosion, and really I was more concerned with my hand than my legs because that was what I could feel.
Medic Sergeant BRYAN Anderson knew HARGIS was in serious trouble.
For lack of a better term, he got, the book thrown at him. He got my whole bag, anything I had that I could use on Josh, I was using. He could have gone either way, and he was riding that line. And so that's where it's really nice to have products like freeze-dried plasma.
The military currently gets its dried plasma from the French military. Now, the Army is working with American company TELEFLEX to win Food and Drug Administration approval to develop it domestically. Unlike frozen plasma, it doesn't require refrigeration or a slow thawing process.
Since it's in a powder form, we only have to reconstitute with water. We can do that within about 2-minute duration versus 25 to 35 minutes.
Congress is looking at whether to give the Pentagon the ability to circumvent the FDA and approve new medical devices and drugs to treat troops. But some lawmakers have raised concerns, and the issue is still up for debate, but not for HARGIS. The canine handler lost 4 members of his unit during the raid, along with his dog Yanni, whose ashes he keeps at his home.
I have a wife that I'm glad that I get to be with, and she was a month and a half pregnant with our first son. So I'm really glad that I was able to be around to be a part of all of that.
The makers of the powdered plasma see future uses for it, including in emergency rooms and by first responders. Peter Banda, Associated Press, Peyton, Colorado.